Alright, this wasn't applying enough pressure to the servo. There we are, finally. Throw it on the ground. Don't need it. So what's next is actually putting in the seal that goes around the perimeter here, and then installing the pump itself. But I do not have the pump assembled yet, so I have to do that before I can drop it in. Clean this up a little bit. My nasty hands. All dirty. Throw in a little bit of lube here on the side and on the actual part where the seal is going to sit. And that's just to help keep it still while I put in the pump. Oh, where is my seal? Okay, there. I was starting to get a little worried there. I knew that these kits come with these seals. Gotta make sure you get it the right direction. And it looks like it needs going this way. Just like that. Now I'm going to grab some more lube. And I'm actually going to put it on the bore here. This is where the pump is going to slide onto. I don't want to put it on this outer ring up here. Let's see where. I do not want to put it here, because that's where the wedge seal is going to sit. And I don't want anything to leak by it. There we go. Oh, the seal. So here's the new seal. I don't know if this thing can go up any further. I think it can. Oh yeah. Right there. Now this can only go in one direction. There we go. That's all there is to that. Now for the pump itself. Grab some coffee. And I can put up my transmission fluid. I am done with it. Kind of makes me sad that I had to use some parts from my personal transmission, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get people back on the road. Alright. I'm doing from there. So this was the tab piece that I got earlier that I don't need. So it's actually garbage. Not going to toss it in the garbage, but it might as well be. Stepping all over the filter. I am going to have to re-look at which direction this is supposed to face. What I'm talking about is this plastic piece here. I do not remember if it's supposed to go on the bottom or if it's supposed to go up towards the top. I think it's supposed to go on the bottom. But I could be mistaken. Doesn't look like it holds it up, but I'm going to go ahead and jump on. Actually, I think I have my... No, I don't have my manual in here. It's inside the house, so I'll just have to look it up online. And so one thing I did forget to do was replace the bushing on this one. And I did find out that this plastic piece does face down. So I'll place it down, just like that. Now here's the filter that came out of the pump. I've got the new one around here somewhere. There it is. Got it right here with the new O-ring. I'll place it in there a little bit. Just go ahead and do it now. Put some lube on it and stick it in its bore right here. Like that. That's not the right one. There we go. I don't want that to get stuck on there again. I already got this thing stuck on once. So it's almost out. There goes the old bushing. Have this back down. Now I need to grab a new one. Oh, bushing kit. That's garbage. There we go. There's the bushing kit. New bushing installed. Now you can do that without the driver like I have. You'll just need a socket to do it. If this is the right one. Nope, there, that's tail housing. I already got the tail housing bushing put on the other one, because I had another one from my kit. And we'll lube her up. So first thing to go in is going to be your locating ring. And then the drive itself. This is actually what connects to your torque converter. And if it's not in deep enough, you can actually snap this. That's what happened to the other transmission, is that piece was actually snapped. Now, if y'all watched the last video, y'all know that it was exploded. Throw away that bushing too. I've already replaced the other bushings inside the pump, so I'm good to go. Actually, I'm going to keep that plate, even though it's no good to me. I'll still need it for getting the right plate whenever I go to the transmission shop on probably be next Thursday, since I work. And so I work Sunday through Wednesdays at night. There is an O-ring on the bottom of this piece right here that you should replace. You also want to check this pin here to see if there's any divots in it. And do not lose the spring that's underneath it. So it usually gets harder to put these vanes in the closer you get to the end of them. There we are. Pull that back out and push it down. Because you have to get it lined up with both these alignment rings here. And it's usually the last couple that are real bare to get in. This one's proven to be a little difficult to get in already. not the message I was looking for. So trying to make sure that it's nice and flush. Now if you put this face down on something hard and you nick anything on here, you need to flat file it. I'd recommend getting a dull file to file this thing down. I believe it's either this side or it's this side over here that you should put a dab of sealant on, because it goes to the overflow vent. And speaking of overflow vent, there was not a hose on the back end of this transmission either at the vent tube, so I'm going to have to end up getting one of those as well. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so got the square port here and square port here. You want those two to line up. Get a couple bolts in this thing. There we are. Grab the torque wrench and the 13 millimeter. And it looks like I have a 13 millimeter out here somewhere. There's the 13 right there. Cool. Now these bolts here are going to be 18 foot-pounds. Now I got my special tool here that you can use almost anything. 5-gallon bucket, cut the ring off, and you can squeeze it together, and it works great. As you can tell, I'm not cinching this down, because I still have to align the pump. Alright. And 18 foot-pounds right there, locked in. Now you want to put this on the center line where the two halves meet. Should be. Now I can pull this back up so I can see where that line is. Right about there. Yep. Tighten her on down. I can hear my neighbors talking. I hope y'all can't hear them. I honestly do not like this design here. I might actually change this up to accommodate a nut instead of a wing nut. There's actually another way you can do this part right here. You can actually drop the pump into the case itself, line it up with the holes here by using a flathead, not a flathead, but a Phillips screwdriver, and then you can pull the pump out of the housing like that and then tighten it all down. That's another way to do it. Emma. This part's difficult to do. Double check I'm on 18. Yeah, I'm on 18. Okay. Take the tension off the torque wrench. Pump is ready to be installed. I always hate trying to figure out which way this one goes. There we are. Now I know Richard, he glues this down. I'm putting some assembly lube on the splines and down the shaft. That way whenever I insert the torque converter, it doesn't tear up the seal. So how you're supposed to fix it is by actually whacking it all the way around with a piece of wood and a sledgehammer, or you can use a dead blow. You just got to remember to rotate it as you do it until it finally goes down easier. As you can see, it's going down nice and easy this time. And that was on me. I should have checked the play before I even tried to put it on here. Looks like I'm almost bottomed out. No, I am bottomed out. Okay. I'm bottomed out here. So the next thing to do is to grab your pump bolt. There we go. There's all the pump bolts out. And replace all the O-rings on these. I'm going to go ahead and replace the O-rings on all these first, and then I'll turn the camera back on. And the pump bolts here should be torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. Alright. So again, 18 foot-pounds. I put silicone on every one of these and replaced all the O-rings already. And there's 18 foot-pounds. Come on. Give me my clip. There it goes. And there's that.